What's going on, guys? I hope you all feel stretched and limber after mobility for day 6. We're about to go into day 7. We wanted to make sure that day 6 broke up some of the HIIT training, and now for day 7, you're gonna see it's some endurance running. So the workout is very simple. For beginner and experienced, it's just a 3-mile run. That's it, running 3 miles. Now for this, if you are a beginner, the purpose of this is to keep your heart rate up for as long as you can, but it's not about blasting as fast as you can. So many of you haven't gone for a run this long in a long time, and that is perfectly okay, and you do not have to run. You can jog a little bit, you can even walk for it. You just need to complete 3 miles in total distance. If you want to walk with your family, you want to do whatever you can, just get that total distance. For experienced, I'm going to challenge you to push yourself and try to run all 3 miles. Try to get as close to or underneath at least a 10-minute mile pace. And that way it's a good amount of pace for you. But if you're not at that level, but you know you can keep running, as long as you keep moving and you don't stop to walk, that's the ultimate goal for you inexperienced. Now, of course, as always, we're throwing in a little bit of Freak Beast. Freak Beast is a little more intense. So breaking up the 3 miles or interjecting some reps in the middle. So after your first mile, you're gonna have 50 push-ups and 50 body squats. Then you're gonna have your second mile, then you're gonna have 50 sit-ups, 50 alternating lunges, and then your third mile. It's gonna be pretty intense. Of course, if you're attempting Freak Beast, you wanna go for speed, you wanna go for time. Don't hurt yourself, but you wanna push yourself. It's going to be hard, especially coming off of those body squats and having to run again. It's gonna be pretty intense. A couple tips with that: try to break up the repetitions instead of blasting them all out at once if you need to. If you feel comfortable doing them all at once, great. But I like to break up 50 sometimes into 15, 15, 10, and 10 with a little breather in between. But you can do that however you want. Now, just as a refresher for those movements, as always, a push-up. Just make sure as you're doing your push-up, you're getting your chest to the ground and you're locking your arms out. If you need to scale it to your knees, but keep your chest down and try to lock your arms out. Body squats are about shoulder width apart. Try to come down to parallel. If you want to go down a little lower, you can. Pop right back up. Parallel, down, pop right back up. One or the other. Alternating lunges is in place. You just alternate from one leg to the other. Each leg counts as a rep, so you do not need to do 50 on each leg. It'll end up being 25 on each leg. Then a sit-up, of course, feet planted, back needs to touch the ground. I usually make sure my hands touch the ground over my head, just as a way to tap before coming up. Back down, bring your hands back, come up straight. If you want to put your feet in a butterfly too, that's also acceptable. If you need to scale it, just do a crunch. You can even bring your legs up if you need to. Do a crunch. Now, some of you don't run that often, so if you need an application, I would suggest using Map My Run, M-A-P My Run. It's a Under Armour app, Map My Run. Works really well, it's free. You turn it onto your phone, you keep your phone in your pocket or with you. It'll track your total distance, and if you're listening to music, it'll tell you when you hit the mile, it'll tell you your pace, it'll tell you the time for that mile, and it'll tell you your average time as you're running multiple miles. It's my favorite. That's my suggestion to you. Totally free, not endorsed. Very simple workout. I hope the best for you. Run out there. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Stay safe as you're running. Look both ways as you cross the street. As always, best of luck.